Are you looking for a way to have a fabulous and fun family game night? In our fast-paced, activity-laden days, it can be really difficult to carve out some special times for family. When you are able to designate these unique times, it is crucial you plan something that the entire family will love. My favorite, for so many reasons, is family game night. Why family game night? I have spoken to the many benefits of family game night in several of my other talks, but here's a quick rundown of why you should make gaming together a priority.
Welcome to Epic Mom Life. I am your host, Kara Peterson. This show is sponsored by The Possum's Tale, a unique book adventure for your 6 to 12-year-old child. Let's jump into today's show.
Strengthens family bonds. Spending quality time together strengthens relationships, opens lines of communication, and fosters trust. Teach important life skills. Games often require strategy, cooperation, and patience. Encourages teamwork and communication. Many games require players to work together, share ideas, and make decisions collectively. This promotes collaboration and understanding. Unplug and be present. Family game night encourages everyone to put away their devices and be fully engaged with one another. Create lasting memories. The laughter, playful competition, and inside jokes that emerge from these nights will be fondly remembered for years to come. Stress reduction. Engaging in activities with loved ones can alleviate anxiety and stress symptoms by releasing endorphins, also known as feel-good hormones, which promote relaxation and happiness. Self-esteem. Games create a supportive environment where children feel comfortable expressing themselves. Regular quality time with family also plays a significant role in shaping a child's identity and self-esteem. Non-relevance. I know that you're going, what is this and why is this important? This one is uniquely fabulous. It sounds odd, but it may be the most important benefit of family game night. You are all interacting and talking with each other about absolutely nothing important. There is no did you should, don't forget, etc. You are all simply laughing together and having fun over really nothing important at all. Choosing the right games for your family. My number one piece of advice for you is don't overthink this and make it too complicated. The benefits of playing games together as a family are too numerous to get sidetracked or delayed by complicating factors like my children have too big of an age gap, or some people don't play nicely in my family, or I don't know many games. I totally have you covered. I'm going to include a PDF, so be sure to download that will break down favorite games by age group, difficulty, and whether they are competitive games or collaborative games. And there's a link to an entire blog about those. There are many different categories. I am purposefully leaving video games off the list as I don't want children on screens. I want them engaged with the family. So here's your different categories. The classic board games. Monopoly, Scrabble, and Clue are timeless favorites that promote social interaction and friendly competition. 2, party game. Games like Apples to Apples, Charades, and Kids versus Parents offer a fun, lighthearted atmosphere and encourage teamwork and creativity. 3, strategy games. Chess, Tickets to Ride, and Settlers of Catan require critical thinking and planning, making them ideal for older children and adults. 4, cooperative games. Games like Forbidden Island, Hoot Owl Hoot, and Pandemic promote collaboration and teamwork, teaching players the importance of working together towards a common goal. 5, educational games. Games like Cranium, Math Island, and Exact Change combine entertainment with educational value, teaching new facts and concepts in a fun and engaging way. 6, card games. There are so many games that can be played with a traditional deck of cards, even for your younger children. Games like Snap, Spoons, and Speed. And you can just Google any of those and look up how to play those. Then there are fun card games where the deck is specifically designed for that particular game. Games like Old Maid, Uno, and Skip-Bo. Skip-Bo has a little bit more strategy in it that our family really likes, but it's very similar looking to Uno. 7, dice games. We did not play a lot of dice games, but we did have our favorites. We played a lot of Farkle. Only growing up, I actually learned it as Bones, so I didn't know that people actually paid for this online. All you need is 5 dice. You don't have to pay for the game. But this is one of the first games we played as a family with all ages, and we started when our youngest was 5 years old. We played a little Yahtzee, and then my nieces loved left, right, center. And I know that left, right, center is usually an adult game, but we would take it when we'd go out to eat and the young kids didn't want to sit there. So you're waiting for the food and you just do left, right, center. And it actually is a lot of fun for the kids at the table. They want those little tokens. And you can always just carry it in your purse. It's very easy to travel. How do you choose a game? 1, age or skill level. And I'm hesitant to use the word age because I have seen 8-year-olds in game playing families who are much more skilled at game playing than 15-year-olds who come from non-game playing families because there's a certain strategy that is learned. It's amazing how quick thinking the kids that are growing up in game playing families can be. Whereas people who don't grow up in game playing families, they just don't understand that way of thinking. So it takes them a little bit longer to learn how to play these games. There's just the awareness, the problem solving, strategy building. All of these things happen with game playing. So when you're choosing a family game, you're going to want to choose one where everyone can be included. I started the family games when my youngest son was 5. I have a 5-year spread between my boys. So the older child was 10. That didn't mean I didn't play games with my 2 boys. I would play games that were appropriate for my 3-year-old with just him. And I'm spacing the name of it right now, but I'll have it in the notes. There's this really great big die, and it's soft and mushy. And when you roll it, you have to do goofy things, or you have to clap, or you have to count, or something like that. It's great for a 3-year-old. It would bore the heck out of an 8-year-old. And then with my 8 or 9-year-old, I'd be playing games with just he and I, like when he was 7 or 6 or whatever. We'd be playing Candyland or Chutes and Ladders, that kind of thing. At 10, my oldest did not want to play Chutes and Ladders and Candyland. However, we were able to bridge the gap a little bit, very young, by playing Trouble or Sorry. Those were ones that a 5 or 6-year-old can catch on to. 2, number of players. The boys really liked Mancala when my younger son was 9. This game is designed for 2 people. So we simply turned it into a play that was a round-robin tournament style play. So you need to know how many players are ideal for the game, and if you do not have that or you have too many but still want to play, see if you can adapt it. 3, duration of the game. This is crucial, especially when children are younger or just starting out. Few kiddos like to sit still for a really long time, even if it's just for playing a game. So when you introduce games to your family, choose games that can be played quickly and easily, and they are easy to understand. As your family warms to game night, start introducing longer, more complex games. Apart from type of game, skill level, duration, and how many players, you need to decide if your family plays nicely together. There are games that are specifically designed to encourage teamwork, not competition. These are called collaborative or cooperative games. I wrote the entire article on those, so I have a link for that. To give you a quick snapshot, if you have family members that do not win or lose well, try a collaborative game. These require the family to work together as a team to beat the game. This helps those with beginning skills learn more advanced strategies, as they are all described before opting with one plan, and for everyone to feel as they are part of the big lose or the big win. Everybody gets to be part of that. Your first decision will be whether or not to introduce a game that encourages competition or teamwork. There are huge benefits to both. Children should learn to lose and win gracefully. They should also learn to listen to others' opinions and, as a team, decide on the best course of action. As an aside, I do not encourage letting your child win, and I have a whole article on that as well. How to make family game night a priority and regular occurrence. Making it a regular occurrence is key to maintaining the excitement and bonding experience of family game nights. To ensure consistency, consider scheduling game nights into your family calendar, so a regular time that it's scheduled. We play and love family games so often that we're sometimes playing 3 times a week. This is our family outlet for fun, so we don't have to schedule it. You're going to try to do this once a week, just for 30 to 45 minutes to begin. So 1, you're going to set the regular date. Consistency is key. You're going to choose a specific day or night of the week when everyone can gather and mark it as game night. This dedicated time ensures that it becomes a priority and something the whole family looks forward to. 2, create a comfortable and fun atmosphere. Set the scene for relaxation and enjoyment. Whatever that means to your family, you can create a cozy space with snacks, drinks, and comfortable seating. You could even make it a theme game night, like pajama night or pizza night, that kind of thing. 3, celebrate wins and losses, and this is not exactly what it sounds like. Friendly competition can be fun, but it's really important to emphasize the goal, and the goal is not who won or winning, but the goal is spending time together. That's the celebrating win. That's what you're going to be celebrating. So celebrate the funny moments and the time together. Notice the improvements and each person's unique skills. For example, my younger son seems to have I'm going to call it a photographic memory for lack of other better words, maybe a one-time memory. So when we play Settlers of Catan, he can actually remember everyone's numbers and resources. He makes an excellent resource banker. So he's really celebrated for that. And we are always like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you remember that I was on 9s. I didn't remember I was on 9s. So in the end, the true value of family game night lies not in the games themselves, but in the time spent together and the value we give to each other. The memories you create will far outlast any game piece or card deck. The time you all spend laughing, strategizing, and playing together will help reinforce the sense of belonging and love that we all want and need and is so essential in family life. Be sure to grab the PDF of favorite family games that work so well that are divided by age and whether they're collaborative or competitive. And the kids' quote this week, remember, laughter is 10 times more powerful than screams. Mike in Monsters, Inc.
If you are hearing this message, you've listened to the entire episode. And for that, I want to send you a huge thank you. Please leave me a comment or review and share with other moms you know. Get in touch in the comments or on Kara's social media networks. See you next week for a new episode.